on the heartbeat of America.
Hi, thank you for stopping by. Tonight, I want to do a video based on something that I had heard about a few days ago and decided to do a internet search on. Now, Google is not your friend. Well, actually, none of the web search engines are your friend. They want you to think they're your friend, but they're not. What I was looking up was information on 5G cell phone towers and the correlation between them and the coronavirus spread. But bear with me. I don't have my tinfoil hat on. It's just something I was curious about, and I wanted to find out if any of the search engines would give me relevant information on that search topic. Now, it did bring up radiationhealthrisk.com's website. It says why 5G cell towers are more dangerous. Get the facts. RF radiation health risks. Now, below it says science alert. No, 5G radiation does not spread the coronavirus, and here's how we know. They know. They're not just thinking it doesn't. They know. They said they know. So they have to know because they're on the internet and Google pushed them in my direction. So I'm going to click on their link and I'm going to see what they tell me. A conspiracy theory claiming 5G can spread the coronavirus is making the rounds on social media. The myth supposedly gained traction when a Belgian doctor linked the dangers of 5G technology to the virus during an interview in January. Closer to home, Facebook group Stop 5G Australia, with more than 31,700 members, has various posts linking the disease's spread to 5G technology. Peddling such misinformation is not only wrong, it is destructive. Well, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. How do we know that what you just told us is correct? Your stuff could be misinformation to draw us away from the 5G towers, and maybe the 5G towers really are the cause of the coronavirus. Now, I'm just doing devil's advocate here. I'm not pro 5G. I'm not against 5G. Says here, The Guardian reported that since Thursday, at least 20 mobile phone masts across the UK have been torched or otherwise vandalized. Now, I do not promote vandalism of any kind. I do not promote the destruction of public property, but the towers are actually 5G property with public access. I do not promote that. I in no way promote the destruction of somebody else's property. Unless the property I destroy is something that was stolen from me and I don't want the other person to have it, then it is possible that I may destroy it so they can't get it. So here it says, the Stop 5G Australia Facebook group, it says here, celebrities, stick to what you know. Many outlets and peoples have rushed to debunk this myth, including Federal Minister of Communications, Cyber Safety, and the Arts, Paul Fletcher. But myriad groups and public figures continue to perpetrate it. Actor Woody Harrelson and singer Carrie Hilson have both shared content with fans suggesting a link between 5G and COVID-19. Now, I'm going to read you these just because they're here, but I want you to understand that sometimes a coincidence is just a coincidence. A person taking an axe and slamming it toward your foot and your toes getting chopped off could be just a coincidence. The person may not have meant to slam it into your foot, and your toes might not have meant to come off. That could be just a coincidence. Brandon Carr. This tweet by somebody with 4M followers is straight from the most dangerous depths of tinfoil hat land. Carrie Hilson. People have been trying to warn us about 5G for years. Petitions, organizations, studies. What we're going through is the effects of radiation. 5G launched in China November 1st, 2019. People started dropping dead. See attached and go to my IG stories for more. Now, again, that could be just coincidence. China puts up a 5G tower November 1st, 2019. And within a couple of days, people start dying. That could be just coincidence. It's not at all possible that the radiation coming off of those cell phone towers could have been strong enough to affect people in a way that they would get sick and die. That is just coincidence. Wink, wink. So, I wanted to just say this, that whenever you get on the internet and you try to look up a particular subject, if it's something that's damaging, 9 times out of 10, the official story is what's going to pop up first. They say it's because that's the most searched result, but I don't think that's true. I think Google and various other search engines and Facebook and various other places, they have an agenda, and they want to keep that agenda going. They need to steer you in the direction that they want you to go. Just like when people are out, when they're out there with horses and they're trying to get the horses to a certain place, they have dogs and they have rovers that go and steer the horses to keep them in the direction they want. They don't want them backing back and going the other direction or going off on their own. They want them to go straight. So, search engines very seldom, and now if it's something simple like how to make chicken soup, oh, there's like 40 or 50 million responses on chicken soup. But if you say, is the government causing chicken soup to kill people? 9 times out of 10, Google will not bring you anything specific. Google will not tell you anything that could possibly affect or discredit the official story. Why? Because they want to keep their job. Google, Yahoo, Bing, all of those search engines, Facebook, all of them, they've got a lucrative thing going and they're making trillions of dollars a year, and they don't want to upset the apple cart. So, if you know anything about this that I don't, if you've had an experience with Google or another search engine or Facebook or YouTube or any of those, and you've had anything questionable, something that could be a coincidence but maybe isn't, and you want to share it, put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and talk about it. If you know anything more that you can add to this, then you can show specifics, not just opinions. Now, I granted this, I do not show any specifics. I'm just basically giving you my opinion and anything that this is how I feel on. If you know anything and you have specifics and can put an address link that's valid, please put it in the comments below. If you like my video, give it a big old thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button right underneath where my finger is at, right down there. It should say subscribe. I'm going to let you go on that note because I'm going to do some more research and see if I can find out some more information on 5G towers and how safe they are. Now, I don't know how to use the dark net. A friend of mine told me that if I could get on the dark web, I could find a whole lot more information that's real that I can't find on the surface net, which is like Yahoo and Bing and Google and search engines like that. That's surfacey web. That takes you up into this layer. I want to get down into the bottom layer. Not that I'm looking for anything illegal. He just said that if I could figure out how to get on it, and that's another thing. You have to find somebody private that can show you, because the surface web's not going to help you get down into the bottom web. Now, there's YouTube videos that show you how to get into the dark web, but they only show you how to dip your toe into the web. I want to put my whole leg in there. So, remember that we want to make tomorrow better than yesterday by doing the very best we can today. I'm going to let you go on that note. Have a good night, America, and all points beyond.